Artemiev isn't necessarily.
This could be a turning point in the fight right here, Al. You'll see the heads come together, and when they come out, Artemiev's got a cut over that left eye. You see the blood starting already.
They clashed heads. Now the question is, did the referee indicate it was a clash of heads? Because if he did, they'd have to go to the scorecards. I don't think so.
I don't think he even saw it. I really don't. It happened very, very quick.
Nice right by Artemiev, but not much impact. I don't think Paden was hurt by that punch.
Wow.
Look at that. Could it have been closer?
Well, I flipped the coin and came up with Paden in that round on my card.
Make a mental note as you watch this bout. Remember, round 1 through 4 almost have to be for Artemiev. But the last 3 rounds, Paden probably won the 5th and 6th, and then in the 7th, very close.
Could go either way, is right. So we're looking at a very, very close fight.
Not as much on Artemiev's left hook as there was early.
In fact, Paden now putting the kind of pressure that we expected to see him put on earlier in the fight. Now he's staying right on top of Artemiev. Artemiev's not the same kind of puncher in close.
No, he's jabbing well, though, Artemiev. Starting to use his jab a little bit more. Don't you feel, and Tommy Gallagher said it to us at the weigh-in today, with the jab being used by Sergei, he's about a 50% better fighter.
Oh, absolutely.
And doesn't always use it.
And really, Paden had no answer for that jab when he used it in the first 2 rounds.
And he's starting to use it again here in this round. Paden is on the inside now and not allowing him to use it so much. Good work inside by Paden. Good right by Artemiev.
The blood starting again from the left eye.
And of course, we showed you that came from a clash of heads, but the referee didn't see it. It was hard to see initially.
It was certainly an accidental clash of heads.
Yeah, nothing intentional there. We're in round 8. It's scheduled for 10. Bryan Paden in the gold trunks and the black. Sergei Artemiev, a couple of lightweights who've been waging a terrific battle.
Now, when Artemiev flurries like that and gets out, it's very hard for Bryan Paden to retaliate.
But laying on the inside is where Artemiev has had trouble. Well, if this one goes the distance, I would wager we are headed for a split decision. Certainly a close one. Right hand gets there by Artemiev. He lands a couple on the inside. Big right by Artemiev. And another.
His best one in quite a while.
And he hurts Paden with another body shot. Could this be enough to get this round for Artemiev? It might. Big right. He pushes Paden back. So a last-minute rush by Sergei Artemiev might have won him this round.
And here's what Artemiev has done better the whole fight through. He lands a good right hand, and that starts the follow-up flurry. Bryan Paden has not followed up on any good punches that way.
We head into round 9. And Wesley Mouzon told Bryan Paden, you let him steal it at the end of the round. And I would believe that that happened. And let's look at the last round. There you see the numbers.
Clear edge, and you know what? I thought it was more than stealing it. I thought that Paden was lucky that there weren't another 30 seconds left in the round.
He might have been knocked down. Scheduled for 10, we are in the 9th. If you joined us late, Sergei Artemiev got off to a very good start in the first 4 rounds. Bryan Paden came out in the 5th and 6th. The 7th was very close, and in the 8th round, Artemiev unloaded on him.
Very strange fighter Artemiev is. In fact, he started out this round jabbing with his right hand from an orthodox stance, which is very unusual.
You know, you look at him and you know he has a skill level that can make him a very good lightweight. Whether he can become a world champion, you never know, but he can be a very good lightweight. And he has improved a great deal. And I'll tell you what, Bryan Paden's a much better boxer than he has faced before in his career. The best he had faced prior to this was Roland Cumming. And this is a step up.
Bryan Paden's a better boxer than he looks like tonight.
Yes. And for Paden, we're concentrating on Artemiev. This match is of vital importance. At 31, a loss to Bryan Paden would push him back into the journeyman status, and he would be more of an opponent. Now some swelling around the right eye of Paden.
Artemiev is just Well, he's punching with both hands. He's almost fearsome in there, but I'll tell you, he's got some defensive liabilities that can give him a lot of problems.
Again, a clash of heads. They have done a wonderful job closing the cut over the left eye of Artemiev that came from the clash of heads around or so ago.
I believe Tommy Gallagher himself closes the cuts.
Yeah, he works on the cuts also. Good hook by Artemiev. He may be putting a punctuation mark, an exclamation mark, I should say, on this win.
Right now, Paden looks like a very weary fighter.
Artemiev has never seen the 9th round. This is the first time, and boy, he has come through like a champ.
Saw a pretty good one here, didn't he?
The round 9, a good one for Sergei Artemiev. Did he impress these Philadelphia judges? He should have. We'll be back for the last round. Bryan Paden in the gold trunks, Sergei Artemiev in the black here at the Blue Horizon. It's been a very good lightweight match. There you see the numbers. The edge goes to Artemiev.
And that's a clear edge. It's almost 100 punches from 9 rounds. You know, I even thought it was more one-sided than that. I got to tell you something. Tommy Gallagher knows how to motivate a fighter. He's telling Artemiev, we need this round. A lot of other trainers will be telling him, we got it in the bag, just be careful. Unless Tommy's going under a different system than I am. Although now we've got a bad cut over the right eye of Artemiev.
And boy, that is the one thing that could create a tremendous problem here for him. He had the cut over the left eye. You saw Wally score. He has got Artemiev ahead by 3 points. And they are concerned. Paden is from Philadelphia. He fights here. Artemiev is not. They're worried about the scoring. Tommy Gallagher is. And we emphasize it only because it is something they're concerned about. Under 2 minutes left. There is blood for the right eye. Artemiev now moving a little bit to try and protect the eye.
Actually, that cut is under the eye, Al. So actually, maybe it's inside the bridge of the nose there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the kind that should end this bout, especially not in the 10th round. Paden, though, is doing some good work on the inside. Does Paden need a knockout to win this bout? On your card, you believe it, and I also believe it. Halfway through the 10th, in what has been a close 10th round.
I think it's been Bryan's 10th round so far. We're only halfway through it.
And the crowd now picking up the chant for Bryan Paden. They're a little late, though. They were a little docile in the middle round. Artemiev looking tired, as is Paden. Certainly the biggest moment in Artemiev's professional career, and for Paden, a pivotal moment. At 31, he can ill afford a loss to this youngster. The right gets there for Artemiev. They are both really going after it here in the 10th round.
It's a very busy round for Paden, probably his busiest of the fight, which it should be.
Well, would it be enough if he just won this round? I don't know.
I'd be surprised.
Half a minute left to go in round 10. Paden is tired, as is Artemiev. Been a very good lightweight matchup. Hope you've enjoyed it at home. We certainly have. Paden now just pawing at Artemiev. He is really tired. Artemiev has thrown close to 1,000 punches in this match.
And Paden is very tired.
And he continues to throw. Now Bryan Paden wobbles back at the bell. An excellent lightweight match. We think it'll be Sergei Artemiev, but we'll find out. We'll be back to tell you in just a moment. Sergei Artemiev, a young man who, according to Punch Profile, had a pretty big edge in this match.
I gave him 7 out of the 10 rounds, Al. I would really be surprised to see the decision go the other way.
We'll find out. Michael Buffer's in the center of the ring. Let's go to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards. George Hill scores the bout in 97-95. Myra Grant has it 97-94. And Mercedes Medina scores it 98-96 for the winner by unanimous decision, Sergei Artemiev.
So, no surprises. Sergei Artemiev wins it, he wins it in a very fair manner. And he gets what is a big win for this young 23-year-old. For Wally Matthews, I'm Al Bernstein. We hope you enjoyed this. Bryan Paden suffers a tough loss. Artemiev, a big win. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.